Hey there, so I am at a local nature reserve that I haven't been to before, and it's about an hour's drive away from me. I'll throw the name of it up here, but I thought I'd come and do some shots from this woodland area, and it's the height of summer. It's a scorcher of a day. It's like plus 30, so the photography conditions aren't brilliant, but being in woodland, it's not too bad. I thought I'd do a bit of a review of my year on YouTube, which is coming up here, I think, on August 1st or around then. And just talk about some of the ups and downs and you know, maybe show some highlight pics and stuff like that from the year. And so that's what this one is about. I'll show you some photos from this trip and then some review of the year. So stick around, check that out, find out all about my thoughts on being a YouTuber and the pitfalls of being a YouTubing photographer and all that jazz. So if that sounds good, I'd love to have you join me. Thanks for checking it out, and enjoy. So overall, I think that YouTubing and being a photographer has been a positive experience, and I've enjoyed it. One of the great things about it is it gives a real focus to, you know, some themes that you might get out and shoot that you might not come up with normally. Sometimes it's hard to come up with ideas, but when you have a YouTube channel, it kind of focuses you, makes you think about, you know, new things you haven't shown or going to different places. So from that respect, it's kind of a good idea. One of the bad things about it is you spend a lot of time talking to camera, setting things up, doing things for the channel, and less time looking around at the area around you, and you kind of miss things. Anyways, I just spotted this when I stopped talking and recording, so I'm going to get a picture of this. It's pretty nice to get out, though, and discover new places, and I think that having a YouTube channel gives me the impetus sometimes to do that, whereas I might just kick around at home, go to the usual places that are trodden by everyone. This kind of gives me the need to look for new things and try new things, which I think is pretty fun. A little bit like this, you get to discover things like this. So another bad thing about having a channel is sometimes you wonder if it's all worth it. Like, you do all this faffing around, and is anyone watching? Is anyone enjoying? Is anyone liking? So that can be a bit of a downer to ponder those sorts of things. Excuse the sunglasses here. I think one of the other benefits of having a YouTube channel is sort of in as a way to research what to do and check out what others are doing, you get exposed to other really cool channels. I'm thinking about my friend the Reasonable Photographer and other cool channels like the Pubographer and Ant Johnson and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's some really cool other YouTube channels, of course, specifically related to photography that I really enjoy. So being exposed to those guys or people through this is, I mean, there's so many that I've named a few, but there's so many more that I really enjoy. So we should check those out if you can, just like I've done and really enjoyed and got a lot out of them. So coming up next are some of the shots over the last 12 months that I've really enjoyed. Love to hear any comments you have about them, and you know, any comments about the channel in general. Feel free to stick them in there, and I always check them all out. Okay, well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed looking at some of my pics that I took over the last year, my first year on YouTube, some of the discussion points about the pros and cons, you know, like meeting new creators, other creators that are in the same sort of line of stuff that you're interested in or doing. And some of the cons, you know, about, you know, whether it's worth it. There's a lot of extra gear that you have to carry around with you, and in order to bring these, you know, vlogs to life. But I think that so far for me, the fun of it and learning new things, expanding my editing techniques, all of that has been worth it for, you know, from my point of view. So it's just a challenge to create content to better myself that YouTube audience will want to see, and therefore grow those numbers. So it all feeds into itself, and at least that's the way I see it. So I think I'll stick around. Anyways, I hope you've liked these pictures from the last year. Like I said, you know, there were some landscape ones like from Dinosaur Provincial Park. There's sort of more portraity ones, some wildlife like the wolfdogs, even a night one. I really like that night one of the hotel that's in my local town, Cochrane. Kind of, I don't know, to me has almost a flavor of the movie Psycho, the way it kind of is a
view from below and a night shot, and it's kind of creepy. Anyways, that's just what sprung to my mind. No drone shots in that group, so my challenge will be to myself to get some more shots that look good from some aerial photography, and bring that to you. So yeah, hope that'll look good, and yeah, I look forward to bringing more content that challenges me, and that I hope you can enjoy too.
Well, thanks for returning to the channel. Thanks for coming part of the way with me for over the last year. If you've seen any of these, I would love to have you back again going forward. And some of the things I've got planned for the future include like more drone shots and photography, and more sort of scoping out places in and around where I live that may be a little bit different. I always love to sprinkle in some urban and street photography, but that didn't seem very popular to the algorithm. Maybe I'm mixing it up too much, but there'll be a little bit of that. I'm also going to try and do some product reviews every so often. Like I've got a KNF concept bag that I'm going to review coming up here. And I always do, I've done some, not review, but I've done some trial stuff for like DxO labs, and working with some of their software, which I've really enjoyed and I continue to use. So things going forward, yeah, just sort of more of the same, and a little bit of diversification into some reviews of stuff. I'm looking also to get a new camera coming up here. I sold my old Canon SL3, and I think I'm going to get on the mirrorless train for the first time. So we'll see what that brings. And I may do a review of my Canon 6D, because people always like to do research on getting into different markets and different lenses and different systems. So I know I did a bunch of research on YouTube when I was looking at the Canon 6D. So maybe a review of that will be helpful. Anyways, if any of that sounds good to you, I'd love to see you here to check it out. And thanks for coming back. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.